Welcome to our little podcast.
That scared me.
Why are you scared?
Because you talk loud.
Do not be afraid. Okay, first off, you need to, for those watching, and for those listening, we are in a bed right now. And for those of you who have watched Cary Judd just walked out, and you saw him pass the camera. One of these days, Cary, we need to...
do you want to jump in there in the middle with you guys?
Please, yeah. Cary, one of these days we need to interview you.
Okay.
One of these days.
Okay.
So Cary Judd has been kind enough to record the past several podcasts for us. He's a gentleman and a scholar and a dear friend of ours. And he moved, as I explained in Our Other Planet, he moved his home studio around a little bit. And so a lot of it is in his bedroom at this point.
So we're just sitting on a bed, talking about life.
Cary Judd's bed. Wow.
Magic.
You need to get a little more comfortable. Your feet are off.
Listen.
What?
I'm only wearing one sock.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, the fact that we're on someone's bed doing a podcast is more awkward than the fact that you just have one sock.
Okay, and it's just a fuzzy sock. I have a
it's
singular
just a
fuzzy sock. Okay, I'll just cover it.
Hold up.
Like
No, let's look. You've talked about it. Let's at least see it. Why did you leave the house with...
What? It's hard
what?
to lift up my feet.
What? Do I need to explain what happened?
Yeah.
Why did you leave the house with just one sock?
One foot was cold and one foot was hot. And so...
Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Was it really? One was hot and one was cold?
One was cold, one was hot, and one wanted to be free in my shoe, and the other one wanted a nice fuzzy blanket.
At least you know what you like. Right?
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to only wear one sock if that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Too many people are confined to wearing two socks because they feel they must.
Right.
Not me.
Not you.
No way, no how.
But
I am embarrassed if someone sees.
No one's going to watch or listen to this. No, but seriously. To my right is Cary Judd's bass guitar, and this is actually what he plays in Fires in France.
Cool, they can't really see it.
Okay. That's fine. And to our left is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which apparently Cary is reading. And there's a lamp. And then to the left of that is one of his guitars. And it's a beautiful guitar. And it's red. And you've probably seen it in some of his live videos. And it's awesome. So Cary Judd's links are below. Please support him and show him love.
Please.
Because we love him.
Yes. We love him so much that we're just shooting a video for the world to see.
We love him so much that we allow him to record our podcast free of charge.
That's right.
No, but seriously.
Whatever. Made of money?
Made of money. So, real quick, if there are YouTubers that you guys like that we may not know about, preferably smaller YouTubers, tell us who they are in the link below, in the comments below.
Ask nicely.
Please. Because next week we want to talk about YouTubers that we like.
Right.
So, next week, that's what we're going to talk about. So, tell us about small YouTubers that you know, or if there's a big YouTuber, I don't care, but preferably small YouTubers that we can make a difference with.
Yeah.
That's really what we're going for. We want to make a difference.
Because not anymore, it seems like when you just get started, it's hard to get your foot in the door, so to speak. So, so if you have a small YouTuber that you like, that you think these people really need more views and not enough people have heard of them, let us know and we'll do what we can to help them. We're also small, but small things make a difference, and it's nice to know that if you're going through the effort of making videos, that people are interested in your success and interested in watching.
For sure. That's the truth. How is your... I know you've kind of had a rough week with the pregnancy.
I have.
How are you doing?
I feel like I'm doing better. I feel like I'm doing a lot better today than I was like yesterday and stuff. But man, when I was pregnant with Johnny, it was like, what is the big deal about being pregnant? This is easy. I feel fantastic. I can't feel my arms and my feet feel tingly, but I'm loving life.
You really couldn't feel your arms?
No, I could feel them. But my feet were tingly because they were often swollen.
Right.
But I didn't understand what the big deal was. By the end, I'm like, get this kid out of me. But in the beginning, I was like, this is a piece of pie. And this time, like, at the time where I started feeling like amazing and magical before, I've been feeling just like tired and in pain.
It's rough.
So I feel for you pregnant people and people that already had kids, and it's rough. Before I was mean and I said, I don't know what the big deal is, but now I see. I think I cursed myself the first time.
Did you?
I'm like,
Karma.
being pregnant is easy.
And you spoke like a cartoon
Look
character.
at me.
Got no strings.
I didn't have any strings too.
Now you have strings.
Right.
In the form of a giant baby growing inside of you.
And there's a giant string attaching it to me.
That's called an umbilical cord.
That's biology.
No, it really is. That's actually what it's called.
I know.
We share science facts.
I know. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
Science is magic.
So magic. VidCon's coming up very quickly. How stoked are you? Are you stoked delicious?
I'm stoked delicious. Yeah, I'm really excited for VidCon. Last year I didn't know what to expect, and I was super pumped, but I didn't know what it was going to be. This year we have a lot more friends and a lot more contacts, and it's going to be fun. Plus, this year we're flying solo. We're just like two young
baby Johnny.
married people, which is sad, and I'm actually having a really hard time because we're going to be away from him for 2 nights, and that's the longest I've ever been away from him.
I'm so sad about that.
He's been away from him.
2 nights away from my son, and just me and my wife in Los Angeles. That sounds like such a
No,
family.
but I just feel
true.
bad.
It is true.
It kind of kills me a little bit.
No, I'm joking.
But,
it will be tough.
It'll be fun. Like last time we didn't. I ended up spending a lot of time in the hotel room.
He was teething. He was in the height of teething.
He was teething, and then he burned the roof of his mouth.
Oh yeah. The first day,
like when
on some
we
mac
first
and
got
cheese.
there.
Oh,
And,
I remember that.
It was rough.
Man. Yeah.
It was
that
rough.
was terrible.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, poor kid, and we're like, buck up, partner, cowboy up, put on your big.
Well, and
girl
our hotel was
panties.
down the street, so he walked to and from constantly. And
Yeah.
it was rough for him. So we're gonna leave him this time. And a lot of people ask if we're bringing him or if they should bring their kids. And basically, it's like,
Excuse me.
when I was a kid, I went with my parents to a few seminars for their jobs, and usually would stay at the hotel or something while they went to the seminar. So boring.
Yeah, it's
What kid
not
wants to go to a
fun
seminar?
thing for kids.
Not at all. I mean, maybe for an hour to see people that they might recognize from the YouTube or something, but more than an hour, tough. Now, when the kid's a little older, they might get it and appreciate it.
Yeah, they might have fun.
But like a 2 or 3, 4-year-old, forget about it.
Yeah, it's not a fun little vacation for them.
For us, it's great.
Yeah, for us it's fantastic. And there's a lot of things like speakers and stuff that if the kid's upset at all, you have to take them out, so you miss all of that. So, yeah, there's really not a lot that they would enjoy.
Very little.
The kids.
Very little.
So, I would suggest not bringing the kids.
Right.
If you can avoid it, but if you have to, like, hey, there's lots of people that are, everyone was happy to see Johnny.
Oh, no doubt. Well,
Everyone that knew him was like, oh, cool, Johnny's
and everyone knew him. They're like, oh my gosh, it's baby Johnny.
Yeah. Are you the Puerto Rican rap artist that I saw on the YouTube?
It's true. There's a real one.
No, there is.
There is.
He's tough. He's got the teardrop tattoos.
He does. That's tough. That is tough.
Is saying the teardrop tattoos like saying the YouTube?
I think
Not
so.
up with the...
Well, someone was
Not up with the
recently
game.
describing to me the type of music they listen to, and Cascade is one of the DJs they listen to, and they were describing the stuff, and then I was trying to repeat it back to someone. I sounded like a 90-year-old woman.
It's like,
it's like a DJ,
the music from the future,
but there's no band.
on
It's
your
just
computer,
him, but it's digital.
It kind of goes.
He uses a keyboard, and it's like, but it's not that.
It just makes you want to dance.
So it's disco? Like, what are you saying? I felt like an old lady, and then I stopped myself.
An
and I was
old
like,
lady?
Yeah.
You didn't even feel like an old man.
No,
you
an old
felt
lady.
Like
An old lady, because I was sipping tea and eating plums.
Plums.
What? And then I stopped
Cute
myself in the middle of it, and I
lady.
said, I'm going to stop talking about this because I don't know what I'm talking about. My music genre was always like rock or punk rock.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, sometimes I got into other things, but usually that. So this new age stuff, I don't know what they're talking about. There's so many times lately that I felt so old, and I turned 30 this summer.
Wow, you are so old.
No, it's crazy though. I don't know how I got this old.
Yeah, no, I am going to be 25 at the end of the summer.
I know.
That kind of freaks me out.
It's
Like,
crazy.
I still think I'm 18, but now when I see 18-year-olds, I'm like, wow, we're just babies. I thought we were a lot older. What are you and I doing? I always forget.
So funny.
Real quick, I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
My parents protest The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, but I said, Mommy,
What?
watch The
Wait, they don't
Bachelorette
like it?
with me. They don't like it. They don't understand.
I like it for comic relief.
Totally. It's not fun to watch by yourself. By
Do
yourself,
they
it's
understand?
like boring.
Do they know how to watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette?
Well, let me tell you something.
Do tell.
I said, Mom, I can't watch this stuff by myself. Please come watch this with me. And my mom said, well, I gotta do this and this. And I said, no, Mommy, please. And she said, okay. And so she watched The Bachelorette with me, with Emily.
Mm-hmm.
It's Emily. And of course, that Emily tugged at my mom's little heartstrings. And my mom said, oh, great, another show for me to be addicted to. She's excited. She wants to know what happens
You
next
should get a
week.
commission for the ads
I
that your
should.
mom's going to watch now.
I should.
I'm just saying.
It's really exciting.
That's so exciting.
Because when I lived at your parents' house, I got to watch it
Right.
with your mom. And when we lived together, sometime just together, when you and I didn't live apart,
Yeah.
when it was just you and I out on our own, like the 30 and 25-year-old adults that we should be, we watched it together occasionally. But when you were working at night and I watched it, it just wasn't the same. So I had to text my cousin and be like, did you see what she was wearing? Did you see what he said? So now my mommy watches The Bachelorette with me.
Awesome. Get your dad into it next.
I'm going to.
He will.
He loves Top Model.
He
And
will.
so now it's only a matter of time before that Emily just tugs at his
She tugs
little
at her
heartstrings, and then he needs to root for the best contestant to take her heart and the heart of her daughters. Not like murder them and take their hearts, because that's creepy.
Oh, I thought you were...
No. That's not, like, it kind of sounded like that, but what I
No.
mean is, like, their metaphorical heart.
Oh.
Just the love in their hearts. So,
Got it.
pretty excited about it.
We are excited that you watched and listened to this video, and you should support Cary Judd because the audio quality in these is far better than they have in the past. So his links are below. Tell him that you love him and that you think he's awesome, and
And that
listen to his
his
music.
bedspread is the coolest.
This is a cool bedspread.
Wouldn't that be so funny if everyone
is
went
cool.
and commented on his
'Kay,
channel? Like,
let's do it.
I like your bedspread.
Everyone, say you love Cary Judd's bedspread on his Facebook and on his YouTube. Go do it now. You love Cary Judd's bedspread. Go now.
Creepy.
This video is over. Go. Go. Because everyone who didn't watch or listen to this is going to go to his Facebook and YouTube and be like, why does everyone love his bedspread? What are they talking about? I just
Is
don't
it
know.
new?
So
Did
do
you
it.
tweet a picture?
He's not in this room right now, so he's not going to know about this. Go do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Actually, no, we'll see you tomorrow because we do 2 videos every day. Never mind. But we'll see you here next week on Our Little Podcast.